What's up? I'm not Jared. That's Lucas of Big Go Belt Media. Ray, Lawrence, Mr. K-9 himself. It's a pleasure to talk to you today, my brother. How you feeling?
Good, man. A pleasure to talk to you guys too, man. Thank you for having me.
No doubt, no doubt. To kind of cheat back a little bit here. First time we met you at the Raising Kanan season 2 premiere. And it was star-studded from the cast of Raising Kanan, from the cast of people in the Power Universe, from some of the folks in the BMF universe, shall we say. And we got to meet you, and you gave us a small tidbit saying, I'm playing this character K-9, and then the BMF documentary came out, and we started to do the math, and the math started the math. We was like, oh, K-9, oh, that's dog. Okay. and to be completely transparent, with a villain like Lamar last season, and him, dying, a big void of who was going to be the next big baddie. And I'm just like, man, this dude Ray, he's like a smooth dude. He real chill. He got to fill Lamar shoes. Like, what the? And I gotta say, you made an instant impression in the first 3 episodes, sir. And every bit of doubt that I might have had went instantly away within 2 minutes of watching it. But for you, man, how are you feeling the momentum going into season 2, which I'm predicting is going to be the number 1 show on STARZ come January?
Man, I appreciate that, man. The feeling is amazing. And starting from day one, the support that I got from the whole cast. I mean, from the producers to 50 to to Meech, because most of my scenes this season is with Meech. So everybody was showing me love as soon as I came on. It was just a different feel once I came. You know what I mean? When I came on set, all I heard was, "Oh," I'm like, okay, what's going on? Until I saw the script and I was like, oh, okay, I see what we're doing.
Yeah.
So the momentum strong, you know what I mean? And like you said, with Lamar having an impact of in the first season, and the anticipation of my impact would be able to mirror Lamar this season is the feeling.
Yeah.
Now, how does it feel especially coming off the dock? Like, you're playing a character that everybody knows now.
Yeah.
Is it any extra added pressure? I mean, the season's already shot, but is it any extra pressure now as you're waiting for people to see this character?
I don't think it's sure right now. I think I was really in sync with the character from day one. At first, I was just nervous to not get fired. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at this stuff, I'm like, yo, this is heavy material. I just got the script. You know what I mean? When I first rehearsed with Meech, it was like, yo, we just got the script, and we're rehearsing again. I'm like, yo, I get fired, man. Like, I'll come to the table, we get 550. But anyway, so I think at that time was the pressure. And I think being in sync from day one, once I got with my coach Sheik from Sheik Studios, we were able to get in sync with the character. Then when I went to my second rehearsal was with Heather, she gave me information about the real K-9. You know what I'm saying? So everything that me and my coach was working on was coincide with what really K-9 was about. And now getting the love from his sons, from his brother KK. You know what I mean? Everybody showed me love, and they felt dog in me, K-9 in me once they met me. So the pressure's like, oh, I know you could do it. And my last name is Lawrence. His first name is Lawrence. So the connection is just crazy, where I felt I was really in sync with this character. So I don't feel the pressure. I'm just excited for them to be able to see me portray their family member, their dad or their brother, and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, that's dope, man. I from a very sinister introduction to the top tier attire for every given moment. And it's very easy to say, oh, he's the next villain, because the void is there, and it's like, we need to know what's up with the BMF family, who are they going to be against now that 12th Street and 50 Boys merge. You got BMF. You're like, okay, well, where's the issue besides the fans and whatnot? Right. But then I started to kind of recalculate my thinking a little bit here, and I'm like, is he really a villain? Because all you're doing is preaching street gospel to Meech, and whether you don't have a prediction to go forward where season 2 is going, by the documentary, that Meech had acquired this knowledge and these tools from his different walks of life, from his time in Atlanta, from his time in Miami, going back to Detroit. He gathered all of these tools to become who he was, to run this major empire that he had. So my question to you is, would it be a wrong assessment to truly call K-9 a villain? Because he's saying nothing but the truth. He's talking respect. And when somebody disrespects you, you handle it. You need to learn these things if you're going to be the boss. So would you say, is he more of an educator or more of a villain? Where do we go here?
I would say you can probably, depends, how people feel about it, right? He's there to guide Meech, to the next level of where Meech wants to go. But then again, you got to do certain things to be respected, and you're gonna watch this happen. This is what you're gonna need to do. So it depends who watches. Like, damn, this dude did this. Yeah, he the villain. You know what I mean? And you never know where it turns. With me being, the mentor of Meech, you never know where it turns. Like you see in the trailer, you don't have my money on time.
Consequences.
Consequences. So you never know if I might be that tutor, right? And then go right to the villain. You just never know. We have to watch it and see.
Okay.
So we gotta ask, even with us seeing the first 3 episodes, just how much fun you're having with this character. Like, did it come to when it first came to fruition that you were going to play this role? Did you think this would be a fun role to play, or did you think, man, this could be the serious, dramatic piece of the BMF story? While you do have dramatic moments, I mean, at times K-9 is the funniest person in the room, and he doesn't even mean to be the funniest person in the room. Right? So is it that you're just having this much fun with this character, or is it possibly written that way for it to come across this way to the audience?
I think it's I was trying to find the fun in playing him, and you just don't. I wanted it to be where, because those people, like the silent people, the quiet people, the people you got to be worried about, and that's kind of like how K-9 is. He's not the raw. He's just like, and then he might just do something crazy. Unlike even like when we talk about the comparison to Lamar, right? You walking across the street when you see Lamar. You walking across the street. With K-9, you gonna be on the same street, and then if you bump him, you know what I'm saying? That's the wrong guy. You go on the wrong day. You know what I mean? So it's just fun to be able to play that, and I wanted, in learning how K-9 was, I wanted it to be where you just don't know where he's gonna go, and that's the wild card. K-9 is a wild card. It's like you just don't know. You come correct. You still don't know if you're gonna live one time in front of him.
Yeah.
Just go correct with the man. But it was just a fun character to play, and and be able to play this character for 5 months and really getting in sync with him, and as you guys see throughout the show, and once we, if we talk again, I'll be able to go more in depth with certain things where I felt that comparison between me and K-9 was there from the start. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No doubt. Ain't no if. That's definitely getting loaded up. But
unless my bad, I'm sorry to cut you off. Unless, because you saw the first 3 episodes, if you want me to drop a little something, I can. If you want.
I tell you, we'll hold it, because
we can work it out for sure.
Yeah. We're gonna do a deep dive for sure.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I do want to know, because there's something important about K-9 and his philosophy about family. The theme of this show, this season, there's a couple of themes, but one theme is certainly about family. When you talk about K-9 and how he runs his organization, from the gambling halls to the trust of other gangs being in here, to taking a step back when somebody else disrespected somebody in his household. It's easy to say, like, oh, well, if somebody disrespects somebody in my house, then I'm going to make an example of them. But to see K-9 say, nah, I don't got, they can handle that. I'll take a step back. And Meech saying, like, oh, you let others in here. Like, yeah, everybody don't play by the same rules here. So how would you say K-9 describes the meaning of family?
K-9 very, very close knit with his family. You'll see that my cousin is my closest guy in the season. Raisin, he's my closest guy. So yeah, when you come into K-9's lair, right? His gambling spot. It's all about family and family fight. So if it's a situation, and I know these cats, they can handle it. You know what I mean? Unless it's somebody that maybe it's their first time in my place. I'm I'm gonna have to handle this myself. You know, you'll see in this season. You know how it is, like, you know, Twitter fingers or whatever. K-9's the shooter. I don't need nobody to shoot for me or handle my business. I'm handling it myself, and that's where you earn the respect. You know what I mean? But if it's family amongst each other fighting, and I know them, y'all handle that together. You know what I'm saying? If I need to get involved, I'll get involved. But I know both y'all handle that situation, man. You know what I mean?
Okay. We'll go one more questions here.
Yeah.
Luke, go ahead.
So, as again, we are staying away from every spoiler humanly possible. I'm just going to ask, without you going into the scene, out of these first 3 episodes, was there a scene in particular that you love the most? You don't have to tell us what happens in the scene because we don't want to spoil anything for the audience. We just want to know, what episode would you tell people if you want an introduction to K-9? This is the episode you need to check out.
You ain't got a choice. The first episode, you
you ain't got a choice. So out of these first 3, I would definitely say the first episode. Yeah, the first episode, you'd be like, yeah. K-9 said it. That's not a guy you want to cross. That's not a guy you want to cross. You know what I mean? I would definitely say the first episode is where you'll be like, yeah, okay, I see what this guy's about. From the start.
He letting you know you got to be there from the beginning. That's how we set this up. He let you know from the jump. You need to check out me. I'm the man from the beginning. It's cool. We understand.
Listen, for my last question, my last tidbit, you know, K-9 from the Detroit, but you know, he's channeling some New York vibes with some Frank Lucas little antics in this episode. So, you know, if you know, it's gonna get a little crazy pretty early here. But the last thing I wanted to ask is that because we didn't get to bring it up, but how would you describe K-9 and Peach's relationship? His girl, what is that about? A lot of times in this game, in this sort of business, women can be the demise of one's empire, but it's kind of a hard read right now to tell what's up with Peaches. So what might you be able to say is the relationship here between the two?
You know, it's played by the beautiful Rama June. You know what I mean? She's able to hold it down, and she's K-9's, you know, right hand girl, you know what I mean? And anything I need to get done, you know, she's right there to handle it and keep quiet. And sometimes, you know, if it's a little mishaps, you know, me and the missus might have a problem, but you know, for the most part, she's the ride or die. She's ride or die for me.
That's what's up. Well, Ray, it's been a pleasure to talk to you. You know, the seat is always open. We definitely gonna have you back as we get into the midst of things. And get ready, man, because come January 6th, man, y'all gonna be that #1 spot. So it's all up from here, brother. And it's been a pleasure to talk to you today.
I appreciate that vote of confidence, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for having me, man. I appreciate y'all.
Definitely.
It was one from day one when we met.
That's right.
There you go.
That's right. Appreciate you.